Our home, our story, the library. Turning the next page in this story of our humble but much loved and lived in home takes us down a long, slim hallway galleried with family photos and mementos. A sweet stroll down memory lane, arriving at a thick, narrow doorway which opens into a large but cozy space. A room our family dubbed the library many years ago. I don't recall the reason. Maybe it was merely the cheerful manifestation of a lifelong dream. However the christening came about, this expansive space is now conclusively and decisively the library to our family. A quite convincing title, too, as it is home to dozens, perhaps even hundreds, of books. As with so many of the spaces in our long, low home, it was an entirely different-looking territory once upon a time, though worlds away from a fairy tale. With shades of mottled green carpet, like the matted fur of a scraggly calico cat, dark paneled walls again, and another not so pretty in pink brick wall. And like a wrongly redundant rhyme, spectacular windows darkened by dingy, dismal draperies, doubly shrouded and shaded by overgrown shrubberies outside. Happily, now with all the swampy green and pinkish drudgery removed, inside and out, it has become a bright and comfortable place where our story is lived. From the brimming seascape of one sprawling wall, one can almost hear the roar of waves and taste the salty air emanating from its sea-love-drenched surface. The tepid, sickly pink brick wall now wears a strong and hardy coat of turquoise. Above a large, oddly corner-placed, unused fireplace hangs a piece of an Adirondack chair, a remnant of a set that was my grandparents', adorned by a nostalgic print reminiscent of their home, reviving happy childhood memories every time I look at it. Lurking underneath is a quirky clutter of simple, special things, a scattering of handmade gifts and collected matter and materials. And of course, the books. Heaps and hordes of books. Bookcases, book cupboards, and bookshelves surround the space like saluting sentinels, proudly armed with histories and legends, wonders and worlds, ready for exploring. And as a rightly repeating rhyme this time, another splendid wall of windows, with wonderfully wide windowsills, sometimes serving as seats, desks, or as shelves for a colony of cacti and succulents. Arranged nearby is an inviting green, cozy corner, a reading nook with a wide view through the generous windows, an especially nice and necessary niche in winter. The opposite corner is organized as a space of learning, of mind and soul expansion, of creative and imaginative expression, and is also graced by an ornate, antique desk, a free-found gift from a sister, positioned to an inspiring view of the flurry of wildlife activity in the outside world. A special cupboard, an engagement gift from my husband, crafted out of old barnwood, stands nearby. Some hand-painted pieces I've created over the years add a touch of homey folksiness, one of which my husband constructed out of old doors from our former home. Originally used as a TV cabinet, but somewhere along the years morphing into the wardrobe, handy for storing all manner of craft and art supplies, but sadly no magical lands and fur coats. Not so long ago, it was out with the new and in with the old, replacing a few newer character-less pieces with classy antiques. One of which is a beautiful, shapely buffet table stuffed with books instead of dining wares, discovered at one of a variety of delightful barn shops of antique treasures, fortunately abundant in our area. Pairing quite nicely with the other, a sweet 1920s era music table turned TV stand, both enriching this space with charm and elegance from a bygone era. Many plots have played out in this spacious room over the years: entertaining, educational, leisurely, musical, fun, funny, and some not so funny, but all enlarging, shaping, and cultivating a feeling of home and belonging. This pleasing, restful library room is teeming with tales, some perched on shelves written in ink, others stamped on hearts and souls, penned in bits, moments, and breaths by our lives lived here.